I'll just give you a brief overview on answer writing. The question was economic growth in recent past has been led by labor productivity, explain, suggest the growth pattern, that will lead to creation of more jobs without compromising labor productivity. Now, whenever you have a question, what exactly is the approach? Forget the content. What exactly is the approach? How do we start an answer? What exactly is the approach? Introduction, body, conclusion. Why do you write an introduction, body, conclusion? क्यों लिखना है वो? सुना है सब जगह तो. Same point. Why do you want to read certain book? You should know what you want to read. Huh? What is the approach? What's the first thing that comes to mind? Introduction, body, conclusion आएंगे वहाँ पे. हाँ? See, the first and foremost thing is read the question carefully. Forget answering. I'm telling you 99% of the problems are because we read a question and write what we know. क्वेश्चन कुछ पूछा है, हमने अपने माइंड में कुछ बना लिया है और वही लिख रहे हैं क्योंकि बिकॉज देयर इज अ टाइम कंस्ट्रेंट. सो you'll read quickly and you know that you have to write the answer in 8 to 9 minutes. So whatever you have read, just लिखना शुरू कर दो. Introduction, body, conclusion. The first and the foremost thing is you need to understand what exactly is the. Without understanding this, you should not proceed. Spend 20, 30, 50 seconds, 1 minute on understanding what UPSC is asking. A lot of time UPSC has asked, how can MSP rescue the farmers? हम लिख रहे हैं, no, MSP cannot rescue the farmers. Question ने yes no पूछा ही नहीं है. Question ने बोला कैसे करेगा. The question has asked, economic growth in past has been led by labor productivity. So to understand the demand, read it twice or thrice and underline the important that India में economic growth has come from labor productivity. Suggest the pattern which will lead to more jobs without. Underline or highlight the important parts of the question so that you don't miss the essence what they are asking. Demand understanding is important. This is only what will make your content. A lot of time, because we are in a hurry, we start writing the introduction. आधा पेज भर दिया, एक पेज भर दिया, तब तो ये तो पूछा ही नहीं. And then we are expecting, चलो कोई नहीं, अब हो गया, आधा तो मिल ही जाएगा. You are not going to get marks if your content is not specific. That is why we say you practice more, because you have to read the question carefully कि हम लिख क्या रहे हैं. So the first time, spend time in reading the question and understanding the demand. Your content has to be specific. You don't have to write 1100 words. You just have to write 150, 250. कुछ भी introduction में नहीं मिलते कुछ भी marks. So reading the question is very important. Second, when you have understood the demand, see, this is answer writing which you are doing on a formal level. It is an examination which you are writing. You are not making notes. A lot of time we have a habit, we think that writing more and more points is going to fetch us more marks. This is not going to happen. Just writing a heading and writing 10 points, you are not going to get marks. This is not an informal exercise where you are making yourself which you can understand. This is an examination where the examiner should understand what you are writing and it should be in a proper manner. This is why your structure of the answer is important. The introduction, the body and the conclusion, ये examiner के लिए नहीं है. Examiner is not looking for these things in your answer. The examiner has just asked you a question and is looking for an answer to that question. He's not looking high cost, low problem. Point wise, he's not looking for information. It should be a proper structure. This introduction, body and conclusion is for you to provide a flow to the answer. This introduction, body and conclusion is not for the examiner. It is for the person who is writing to maintain a flow. Answer writing is separate from your note making. Note making is just for revision. You have done because you should know certain points. Doesn't mean the answer is the same. It is a formal exercise. It is a formal examination. When you have to maintain a proper flow or a coherence, you will need things. The examiner is not looking for the same. उनको एक आंसर चाहिए easy to read language में, जितनी आसानी से पढ़ा जाए जिसमें मार्क्स मिले. Decent content, not even bombarding with content. A lot of time this is the mentality, 10-8 पॉइंट लिखेंगे तो ही मार्क्स मिलेंगे. It's not the case. If you read all of the topper copy, always they will be writing in a very easy to understand language, even when the content is not much. बहुत बार होता है 2 ही पॉइंट लिखे हैं बट वो मैनर में ऐसे लिखे हैं कि लग रहा है बहुत ही अच्छा आंसर है, लिखे सिर्फ 2 पॉइंट है. So structure, having a flow or coherence, this introduction, body, conclusion is for your own practice, not for the examiner. Now, how can you save time or how you can structure your answer? Introduction and conclusion, you can have certain set patterns. That what exactly we can write in introduction. For example, just an example, introduction can have a pattern where you are writing what, that is you are defining the terms, or you are writing why. Why means why the question has been asked. That means uska koi relevance hai, there is a problem which the question has asked to solve. So this is giving a recent context or is going to give a relevance of the question. Why this is a good strategy? Because if you give a recent context or relevance, आपका flow अपने आप बनेगा. For example, this question has already asked you to write that economic growth is in the recent past has come from labor productivity. Then on the recent context खुद ही लिख दिया. A lot of time when the UPSC is asking, is giving statements. UPSC will ask a lot of questions giving certain statements. So the best intro there is go with just substantiate what the statement is saying. For example, economic growth in the recent past has come from labor productivity, right? यही लिखा है, forget आगे क्या है. उसी statement को बोलो yes it has come, how? Tell that economic growth recently in India has been 7 to 8% in this year. Majority come from labor productivity. Is the labor productive sector? Service. Talk about the contribution of service to. Then only I know that जितनी growth आ रही है आपकी वो यहीं से आ रही है सारी. Substantiate your statement with certain facts or certain. The easiest form of introduction to do is substantiate whatever UPSC statement is saying. इसके reasons क्या है, इसको negate करना है या improve करना है वो बाद में आएगा. But first give a launching pad. Yes, what you are saying is right. Now we'll discuss why it is right. This what definition, this is the most easiest to write but should not be done. This should mechanism out. Whenever UPSC is asking you a question, it is expecting that you know what the term is. UPSC का question कोई what is से तो नहीं, what is से शुरू हो रहा है तो आप define करो. But if the question is globalization has led to this, labor productivity has economic growth, will you define what is labor productivity? वो तो हम expect कर ही रहे हैं, आपको पता है. जितने भी questions पूछे, we are expecting that you have cleared prelims. We know that you know the basic definitions. For whom are you defining then? ये easiest way out है, cope out है जब और कुछ नहीं मिले. But since you are practicing right now, you should practice on formats which can be better, which can fetch you more marks. Plus, introduction is not just for the sake of introducing. The introduction is a launching pad for your introduction. Body conclusion is to maintain this. Remember, easy to read for the examiner in a language. NCERT जैसे लिखी होती है. There's no specific introduction, body conclusion. Can you tell what they are writing? वो एक टॉपिक को इजीली एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हैं 150 वर्ड्स 250 वर्ड्स में, आपको वही सेम करना है. यू आर गोइंग टू राइट एन आंसर एक्सप्लेनिंग इन 150 250 वर्ड्स. दिस इंट्रोडक्शन इज योर लॉन्चिंग पैड टू explain the body. The more better the introduction, the link between introduction and body will be better. Introduction, yes, it is easy. बहुत बार पेन रुक जाता है, समझ स्टार्ट कैसे करें. So seems के यही better है. But then a lot of time the introduction, the definition has with the body. Consider here if you define labor productivity, how will you link it with the answer what you are writing? A lot of time what creates a problem because it is not giving a link. This thing is only doing for a flow or a coherence. So have your set patterns, practice a number of questions, don't write the answer. Previous year questions उठाओ और ये देखो कि क्या introduction लिख सकते हैं. When you have gone through say 40, 50, 100 questions, you always will know कि introduction क्या हो सकता है, set pattern बन जाएगा. These three things I am telling you, इससे ज़्यादा भी you can improvise. But this is the basic which you should know. कि एक set pattern बन गया, what, why and substantiate. Consider the same thing. When you have written the introduction, you have given a base to your answer कि yes, this is happening. Why it is happening, क्या होना चाहिए, वो आप यहाँ discuss करोगे. Major body is what the question is asking. Introduction is just giving a launching pad. The answer should also have a conclusion. See, this is a very important thing. You cannot end the answer without having a conclusion. Without a start, a conclusion, it is an informal exercise of note making. Just for the sake of it आपने conclusion लिखा है, it is not ending properly, आपका coherence नहीं आएगा. It will look like a disjointed answer. It will look like कि अपने लिए revise करने के लिए 4 पॉइंट लिख दिए यहाँ पे. The examiner is not going to give you marks. Again, write a conclusion, have set patterns. Now, what type of patterns you can have for conclusion? The best conclusion is when you write that you have discussed, yes, this is happening. What should happen, why it is happening, and in the conclusion, what further we can do, or what the government is already doing. Mention any scheme, mention any program, mention any program of the state government कि ये लोग ऐसा कर रहे हैं, ऐसा national level पे हो सकता है. ये दोनों ही नहीं मिले, then you write a yes, what you are saying is right and it should be improved. जब कुछ नहीं मिलता तो डेफिनेशन स्टार्ट करता है, जब कुछ नहीं मिलता तो यस यही हो रहा है, कुछ ठीक करना है, ये ऊपर कर दिया है. कंक्लूजन लिखना जरूर है, इंट्रोडक्शन लिखना जरूर है, तभी लिंक बनता है. एंडिंग द आंसर अब्रप्टली 1 mark 1.5 marks gone. No matter what you have written. Whoever 10,000 people are writing mains, लगभग सबका सेम आंसर होगा. एग्जामिनर ऐसा नहीं है जिसको कंटेंट की जरूरत है. दिस इज मैटर, द फ्लो विल मैटर. सो द कंक्लूजन विल मैटर हाउ यू आर एंडिंग इट, एंड दैट इज वाई दिस. सो हैव सेट पैटर्न्स फॉर इंट्रोडक्शन, हैव सेट पैटर्न्स फॉर कंक्लूजन. दिस इज गोइंग टू सेव योर 2 to 3 minutes in every answer. Because a lot of time when we read the question, the problem is the pen doesn't start. ये लगता है क्या लिखें. तो अगर प्रैक्टिस कर लोगे, कंटेंट प्रैक्टिस नहीं करना है. आई हैव नॉट टॉक्ड अबाउट कंटेंट राइट नाउ. You just have to practice what the set patterns will be and what will be this. Nothing is necessary after this. Conclusion का मतलब है conclusion हो गया है. Behind the scenes की नहीं बतानी बातें हैं. Movie खत्म. Way forward, that means कि you are also telling a solution. Why this is a good thing? Because it is a futuristic approach. आप solution के बारे में भी सोच रहे हो. आपको 2-3 चीजें पता है कि कैसे इसको solve किया जा सकता है. This is the best conclusion. You can have your own mechanisms of writing conclusion. So practice introduction and conclusion. Don't write content. Go over the last 10-year questions. Just go through the questions and just think कि क्या introduction लिखेंगे, क्या conclusion लिखेंगे. Pattern बन जाएगा. 3-4 चीजें यहाँ आएंगी, 3-4 चीजें यहाँ आएंगी. Whenever you start answer writing, this will never be a problem. वो होगा context में question के ही. Consider this, economic growth in the recent past has been led by labor productivity. Explain, suggest the growth pattern that will lead to creation. So how will you start this answer? You will substantiate the statement by giving certain facts that yes, labor productivity has led to economic growth. Then when you have substantiated the statement, the question itself is saying, ऑटोमेटिकली जब आपने बोल दिया yes 8% 55% coming from GDP, then you talk about why this is happening. Labor productivity has led to Indian growth because there you write in 1 2 3 or you write in paragraphs. You can do anything. Then it is saying suggest growth pattern that will lead to creation of more jobs without compromising. A lot of times what we do is हमने first answer किया क्यों और सीधा यहाँ लिख दिया कि हमारा suggestion क्या है. Do you think there's a flow between the two? Before giving any suggestion, question ने क्यों बोला आपको suggestion देने के लिए? Why has the question asked you to give suggestion? Because the question thinks that there's a problem with this pattern. If you are asking certain suggestions, you know there's a problem. So in the connecting paragraph, you mention, though this labor productivity has brought us growth, but it has not led to creation of. Write the problem of joblessness in the country, write the problem of unemployment. Say that India has not created a lot of jobs, though the pattern has created growth. There is an unemployment rate of 5-6%. Or you can also say the job, because the question is not saying jobs without productivity. इंडिया में प्रॉब्लम अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट की ज्यादा नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम यह है कि क्वालिटी ऑफ जॉब्स क्या है. सो यू कैन राइट दैट इंडिया हैज जॉबलेसनेस. Even if we have jobs, jobs are in the unorganized sector which are poor skill. Quality of jobs poor है, because see the question itself is saying growth pattern, more jobs without compromising labor productivity. So इंडिया में प्रॉब्लम लेस जॉब्स की भी है, अगर जॉब्स हैं तो वो लेस प्रोडक्टिव हैं. तो ये क्या प्रॉब्लम है इंडिया की, 2 लाइन में लिखो. सी यू वोंट नीड कंटेंट इन द आंसर, ये फ्लो में ही आधा आंसर खत्म हो जाता है. यू टॉक अबाउट द प्रॉब्लम, देन यू सजेस्ट वेज. नाउ व्हेन यू हैव सजेस्टेड वेज एज पार्ट ऑफ योर बॉडी इटसेल्फ, दैट मीन्स द कंक्लूजन विल नॉट हैव अ, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी वे फॉरवर्ड तो डिस्कस हो गया है. देन यू विल टॉक अबाउट consider the government has started a production linked incentive for 14 sectors, out of which there are both high productivity sector and creation of more jobs. Answer has ended. Structure is always for you to maintain a flow or coherence. The examiner is never looking for this. जितना अच्छा ये होगा, जितना अच्छा होगा, उतना अच्छा flow आएगा. And have set patterns, you'll save time. The third important thing is how you खाना बन गया अब सिर्फ प्लेट में. कंटेंट इज रेडी, इज रेलेवेंट, स्ट्रक्चर हैज बीन प्रिपेयर्ड. नाउ इज जस्ट योर हाउ इट इज. नाउ हाउ कैन यू मेक इजी टू रीड? यू कैन राइट, यू कैन राइट. जरूरी नहीं है बुलेट पॉइंट्स लिखने. इट कैन हैपन थ्रू स्मॉल पैराग्राफ्स ऑल्सो. हमें यहां पे सिर्फ आंसर को नीट बनाना है, दैट इज इट. प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल्स, पूरे शोज आते हैं, मास्टर शेफ, ऑस्ट्रेलियन ऑल, सिर्फ प्रेजेंटेशन. दिस नथिंग ऑन टेस्ट, सिर्फ प्रेजेंटेशन. स्मॉल पैराग्राफ्स, बुलेट पॉइंट्स, यू अंडरलाइन, हैव प्रॉपर. This is, examiner should not find with a Microsoft लिखा क्या है. No matter how good the content is, if it is becoming difficult for him to read your answer, you are going to get less marks. जितना परेशान करोगे उतने ज्यादा मार्क्स कटेंगे. टारगेट है 15 कॉपी चेक करनी है. For him it is not an exam. For him is a mechanical exercise for which he is being paid. You are thinking कि इतनी बड़ी चीज है, उनके सामने आंसर है, लगाओ 0. उन्हें क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है, नाम तो लिखा नहीं किसी का. You have to make his life easy. You can also have see, this is not necessary that you do in every answer. A lot of time people are losing mind कि यही करना है, इसी से सबसे मार्क्स मिलते हैं. ये बहुत लास्ट में जाके क्राइटेरिया है. आप इससे भी अच्छा आंसर लिख सकते हो. लाइन डायग्राम्स, फ्लो चार्ट्स, डू इट ओनली व्हेन यू हैव प्रैक्टिस. वहां पेपर में जाके सोच लोगे, बना लोगे, तो आंसर में भी लिखोगे वही सेम चीज का ये भी बनाओगे, एंड यू लूज टाइम. Because in an answer, how much you get to improve? If you are writing a decent answer, you are scoring in 3, 4, 4.5. The maximum limit you can gain is 1-1.5 मार्क्स में कंटेंट भी इंप्रूव कर लोगे, स्ट्रक्चर भी इंप्रूव कर लोगे, डायग्राम भी बनाया होगे. So the scope is very less. Until and unless you practice these things while reading, you should not do it in the paper. So when you practice answer writing, practice them. But do not think that you will go and create a line diagram there. You will have repetition of content. And you don't know whether you'll be getting marks or not. So their relevance is not as great. Definitely yes, because it is a matter of presentation. So presentation, but has different things also. And one last thing, whether you should write 13 to 14 questions or say 13 to 15 questions, decent attempt, or you should attempt 20. What should be the goal? 13 to 14 if you are trying to write maximum points. एक rookie mistake होती है when you start answer writing. Mains is predictable. Mains के question आपको पता है क्या आने वाला है. 7 से 10 question you will know these will come, you will know the content and you start writing. The problem will be in these questions when you know something, you want to write. सब पता है. और इस प्रॉब्लम इसके साथ ये है जब 8 से 9 पॉइंट पता है, सारे डायमेंशन पता है, ये भी पता है गवर्नमेंट की क्या स्कीम है, गवर्नमेंट की स्कीम की प्रॉब्लम भी पता है, सब बता के आना है. फॉरगेट व्हाट द क्वेश्चन इज, मुझे सब आता है. दिस इज अ वेरी प्रॉब्लमैटिक थिंग. यू विल वेस्ट राइट आंसर्स टू इन 35 to 40 मिनट्स. यहीं पे आप रेस से बाहर हो. आपको सब आता है, आपने 8-9 पॉइंट्स लिखे. फॉरगेट व्हाट इज द रेलेवेंस, व्हाट इज द मैक्सिमम यू कैन गेन हियर. हाफ अ मार्क, 1 मार्क, इवन व्हेन द कंटेंट इज रेलेवेंट, तब मिलेगा ये. एंड दिस 35 to 40 minutes you have skipped 4 to 5 questions. Even if you write decent content, you start with a decent introduction body. I'm not saying you know the whole content. आपने attempt किया, basic you are going to get. What are you losing? Roughly 15 marks for getting only 13 marks का differential in one paper. And this is the minimum I'm talking about. 2 to 3 is the minimum I'm talking about. You can get 4 also. So roughly you're losing 15 to 20 marks for writing 2 good answers. And still we don't know whether you will get this or not. आपको तो सब आता है, क्या क्वेश्चन है, सब पूछा है. So this is how you have to be careful while writing answers. These are the things which you need to consider. Form your strategy for writing an introduction and conclusion. Go through the questions without going through the content. Just have strategies. This will save time. With practice, you will be able to attempt all 20. Is this clear? Tomorrow we'll start oil and gas sector. Thank you.